Hey, what's up, everyone? You are listening or watching a reaction to Mizkif's climbing on a cherry blossom tree. First of all, let's read his apology on Twitter. Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick statement on the situation regarding the cherry blossom tree. A few days ago, I did pull ups on a cherry blossom tree. I posted the video and went to bed. The moment I was informed by a friend on the severity of the situation, I immediately deleted the post and regretted my decision. I have been in Japan for the past few months and I have loved the Japanese culture. I have loved it so much I came back twice. I've grown a lot here as a person. I've made so many friends I truly value, and I have experienced so much of the Japanese culture that has changed my life for the better. I do not want to promote my actions as proper. They were wrong, and it should not be seen. It should be seen as such. To any viewers or tourists coming to Japan, please understand these trees are sacred to Japan. Do not touch cherry blossoms. They are sacred to the Japanese culture and are extremely delicate. And to my viewers, please do not attack anyone for criticism of me in regards to the cherry blossom trees. I am okay with the criticism and understand it was wrong. I hope through this this people can learn from my actions. And if you ever go to Japan, be mindful of the cherry blossoms, culture, and property. I apologize for doing those pull-ups on the cherry blossom tree, and I promise I will continue to be better. Okay, this was April 6th at 2:21 p.m. And let's go ahead and check out the video in question here. This one was posted by Dixerto. Him and a few other people who are climbing on the trees. People we recently saw on his video. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay, my thoughts. Okay, in Japan, there are a lot of things that people keep sacred, and there's a lot of things that people take into respect. People truly honor, and you know, you see various things from the baseball diamond. From a young age, you see coaches, really emphasizing to Japanese athletes the importance of the place that you are playing baseball or playing sports. You treat these like sacred grounds, you keep it clean. The trains, people treat them with respect. You don't tear crap up. You don't put your feet on the seats. You treat the trains with respect. Cherry blossom trees, kitsune fox statues, guardians, torii gates. Treat those with respect. You do not mess with them. Like the traveler who wanted to be cheeky by engraving his initial on a torii gate. It's stupid. It's stupid. Why do people do stuff like this? Well, here's the thing. In the United States and also in Japan, you can look at those certain situations. Baseball diamonds, basketball courts. Do people treat them as sacred as much in the US? They just look at it as a place to play. But do they treat it as sacred? For example, talking about cherry blossoms, and even the parks where the cherry blossoms are and people are enjoying hanami. It's very important to pay their respects of the park and the trees. People are always cleaning it up right after. People are amazed when Japanese come for the World Baseball Classic, and they're cleaning the mess of people in the stadium. People are staying behind, cleaning up the mess because they treat those things as sacred. The trains, let's use that as an example. In Japan, there are awesome trains out there. People who take pictures of them, people who buy toys or even models like I do of them, and I even have another video YouTube channel just for that. And I talk about Japanese trains and cars that people treat as sacred, including the airplanes. It's just the respect level. You look at the Amtrak in the U.S. What do you see? Graffiti, gang graffiti, and you see gang graffiti spray painted all over the homes, buildings. There is a difference of perspective of cultures when it comes to respect of property, and one can't fault if one doesn't understand another culture's, I guess you could say, cultural I'm trying to think of the word for it. But I'm going to go these, like I said, what happens in the United States, certain in the mainland especially, you go to Hawaii, you could see people who try to like steal like a flower, pull a flower apart, steal lava rocks, take something. And I can tell you right now, people in Hawaii, locals, they tell you right now, don't steal anything from from the island and bring it to mainland. You're gonna be cursed. Yeah, a lot of people like that's a lot of BS. But the thing is that there are things that people frown upon on Japanese culture, especially when now, because of nuisance streamers that intentionally go to Japan to cause problems. I will say that I have watched Mizkif long enough for many years to know that when he last went to Japan, that experience changed him. The guy is having so much fun in Japan. He absolutely loves it. He's starting to learn more about the culture. Now, what he did was wrong. He apologized. It was wrong. The problem I think that happened is that, his friends or associates, such as Shibuya Kaho, tried to tell him about it, and something happened. And this is what we're going to talk about right now. Shibuya Kaho says she has no regrets leaking Mizkif's DMs and calling him out for being an ass. When the content creator said, I leaked the DMs, yes, I already said that. I don't have to be ordered by you. What the fuck? Trying to guilt trip me? You're an absolute ass and it's disgusting. Let's see what she has to say.
Why would you order me what to do? I don't have to be ordered by you to leak the DM. Yeah, it just said leak the DMs. I guess like, oh, go ahead and leak the DMs. I already did. Dude. Are you crazy? It's like, what is kind of bad attitude? Seriously, you deleted it? Oh, of course I screenshotted it. You deleted it once, and the next time, I guess now you deleted it because like I saw you were afraid of leaking, but I guess now you're not afraid of leaking. Yeah, it's so weird. You deleted it, and now I screenshotted it. Like, I haven't put up the screenshot. Now they're saying like leak the DMs. You don't have to order me. Oh, it's just like a very weird content creator in question. It's like, okay, now their community, be happy. They don't care. They're ordering me to leak the DMs. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, but no one told you to do poo apps on Sakura cherries. Don't want to order you to do that. Okay, now it's a bigger deal. Okay. What the fuck? seriously, I cannot believe they try to guilt trip me. Like, their community try to guilt trip me. I understand. Like, they're being protective of the creator. Understandable. They're the fans. But you don't have to be the ass. Seriously. You're an absolute ass and it's disgusting. But, we don't know each other that much. I'm just disgusted by a few of the actions I've seen and towards me. Like, even the Sakura tree was not really... It's not really it's not my tree. I don't have to take it. It's still personal and local, but this one is just you. Just so disappointing.
I'm trying to learn more of the context of what the heck happened here. So, let's see here.
Yeah, but to my community and my people, sorry if I got you worried.
Okay, let's check this one out.
And my people, sorry yeah, but to my community and my people, sorry if I got you worried. Yeah, sorry about that. Are you shitting on him? Because he sent me a personal message. Yeah, shitting on me. Yes, that's why. And it's all about me. You're like 3 me.
If this is the part that I don't understand, and if this did happen, this is probably the worst thing. First of all, Kaho Shibuya really, helped out Mizkif during that last trip. And the thing is that she shouldn't. If he did send her angry messages because she told him not to do it, then I don't know the context really. But let's continue.
In 3 sentences. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so your community actually affects you. Wow. I was shocked. And he actually deleted that comment later on from like a Discord. Yeah, but of course I screenshot it as evidence. Yeah. You shouldn't be, Kaho. Our community is the best. Oh, thank you. Well, you're one of the best. Yeah, it's like so disappointing. I got so personally disappointed. Up until that point, I thought like, you know what? He didn't know, or they didn't know. I mean, it's not about this one guy. They didn't know. Of course, they can always excuse it. I was gonna, help them have the opportunity to explain themselves, even to the Japanese community and the English community.
I think that it would have been the best thing but now I think what's going to happen, you're going to have a lot of Japanese YouTubers, especially those who are English speaking, really come hard down on Mizkif on this. Now, will it be as bad as the Jake Paul situation a few months ago? No. I think if anything, at least Mizkif did post the apology. But the thing is, though, is that I think the right thing to do is for him to probably maybe Sea-Dog or somebody, even Jonathan Daub, brought in Japan, maybe meet with them and be on their video just to explain themselves, because you can also get the Japanese also counterpoint of what was wrong. I think this is the problem, is that we have 2 different cultures, and I see people in the comments already, people typing, I don't get it. What is the problem? A tree's a tree. So, you guys don't get it, man. These are trees that have been around for hundreds of years, thousands of, probably hundreds of years. Well, over 100 years, definitely. Some that were planted way back then, maybe from samurai to you could look back to the history, depending on the region that where you see the cherry blossom trees. But I think it's hard for people outside of Japan to grasp what is truly sacred. and what is not. I think there are people outside of the country that have not been to other countries. And this is typically the case, usually. A lot of people who are, probably the farthest they've ever been to was something in their state or outside of their state, but really have not been abroad. There are rules out there, when you go to a different country of paying your respect to the culture, getting to know. It's important to know the culture, and the problem right now, what is happening in Japan, is you are seeing a lot of nuisance Twitch and YouTube video creators going there to cause problems. And here's the thing: Mizkif, I know, is not there to cause problems. The guy truly loves the culture from from what I've been, the videos that he's been posting. He's enjoying his time in Japan, spending time with people. The problem right now is that he did something wrong. Fix it. But the problem is that you have Kaho Shibuya, who is giving you the opportunity, and I'm saying this to Mizkif directly, who is giving you, the chance to, hey, let's talk about what happened, what went wrong, and otherwise, this is something that could get big and get blown out of proportion, to the fact that it goes to the embassy, it goes to on social media, and then next thing you know, people posting your image and treating you like another Johnny Somali. And I hate saying that guy's name. Didn't want to say it at all, but I have no other way to explain it, because he is the number one right now that is causing problems for not just Japan, Korea, Israel, all these countries that he's been in, and him and his buddies that love to create this chaos. And I know people love that. And I know there are people hoping that Mizkif does more like that. And it's unfortunate, because these are countries that you do not want to see happen. And already there are communities that are already closing their certain parts off towards foreign, people who from a foreign company, or from travelers, because they don't want their stuff being destroyed. There is a genuine worry, especially for the people who are taking photos of the geisha in Kyoto. People who are trying to cause problems with that. There are things you just don't want to do, and unfortunately, this is sad to see this, because I know that Kaho, Shibuya Kaho, was there to help him numerous times in his last trip, just what, a month ago.
And they were like, oh, yeah, really rude response, really rude. And they were three me in three sentences, and there was no period in the sentence. That really, my OCD just like freaked out.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get to this one real quick here. Let's see what was said on this one.
It's all sounded like you were upset with me for making a big deal. If you want to explain yourself,
okay, this is what.
Creator.
Okay, here he goes.
And it's all sounded like you were upset with me for making a big deal. If you want to explain yourself, I'm all happy. I'm always happy to appear on your stream or video with just content. Take the shit from your community, help make you look good by hearing you out. Let me know if there is anything you'd like to do. But please know it wasn't a personal attack on you or the other guys in the video. I would have felt and done the same to other creators I met. Locals in Japan are too frustrated with tourists causing troubles, whether they do that out of malice or oblivion. Now again, nice and simple, professional. And then the response, you know what? Other English speaker who is like as a second language, English is my second language, but I guess I feel like my writing sounds more mature. Because the response I got was, now I have Johnny Somara account on me. You don't realize what you've done to me. Please leave me alone.
What?
Me. What the fuck? What did I say? It's not about you. I'm so outraged. Wow. At least one of the bad tourists. Oh yeah, I mean, I haven't met them or anything. It was never being like personal. Seriously, I mean, like I'm outrageous. So such immature response.
What a mess. What a mess. Let me go to another video. Let's see what Kaho posted.
Some of their encourage hate when some of their community. I guess you have seen that have been very toxic, and they haven't said anything. And their community has been blaming me for not saying like, oh, please don't put the blame on them. Anything. I haven't. Seriously, your guys haven't said anything. Yeah, to try to diminish the hate toward me. So it's like stop being one-sided. It's like I want to say, but I only like reply back to some followers on my ex, and I don't reply back to anybody. And whenever I make a new tweet, I kind of ignore other tweets. But yeah, anyhow, like if you have any problem with that, I can always call you out here. Don't worry about it. But please don't name drop. I don't really like people name dropping in chat unless they're here in chat. Even like Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ is in chat, yeah, I can give them attention. Well, no. Yeah. Thank you. He didn't tweet in thanking the people shitting on you. I mean, I don't want to always make it about one guy.
Anyway, personally, I feel that Mizkif can fix this. Just do a video and just pretty much, just address it. And, just say your apology, especially if you did, whoever said bad things to Kaho, it's just, that's unwarranted. The thing is that, there are a few, Japanese YouTubers out there who do what they can to promote Japan, the culture, the importance of, traveling etiquette to areas where to enjoy Japan. There are people who do such an amazing job, put a lot of time into it, and I do it as well. I always talk about being respectful in Japan, but no, this is sad, man. This saddens me. This is really this is because this is things you don't want to see. I'm going to talk about one other thing here. Hold on. I was thinking about going on a different tangent and talking about the Mahoto incident that affected a lot of YouTubers. Because as he was one of the original OG YouTubers that always had fun, and along with Hikakin and PDR-san and all that, that whole fallout was really bad. And this is kind of the feeling that I have right now, is that this is something that could unfortunately become even worse. And the only way I say fixing it is just, there's just certain things that have to be done, and it's just making peace, man. Just make the peace, and just do, it doesn't matter what the community says, man. It's just, the thing is that what happens in Japan, you got to treat, it doesn't matter if it's Japan or another country, you got to respect the culture. I've said this many times, respect the culture. You just don't screw with things. You don't, I don't know. And I know there's a lot of people in the comments that say it's just a tree. No one was hurt. True. But, Japan doesn't let things go as easily as they do in the West. There are things in Asia that if people get caught, Hell, Singapore will give you a whipping. There are Philippines cause trouble. You're probably not going to be alive. It's just the thing is that all I could say is just be respectful. Because right now, I think people are getting tired of anything that is related to nuisance streamers. If anything, just show your love, show your respect, that you love the culture, and that you're willing to learn about it and be not have your photo posted on Japanese social media. It's one thing it's being talked about right now, and that's a good thing it's being talked about right now because these are good discussions to have. But the thing is that it's not done yet, and there are things that can be done to fix it. But once it gets into Japanese social media and a photo is posted, it's not going to be a good thing. So that's all I gotta say. Okay. Okay. Wow.